Hello everyone. Just seeing if you can see me. It looks really horrible, actually. Looks like really horrible. I can't even see myself for real. But anyway, this video is about men who say a lot, they talk a lot of shit when they get rejected. It's just inevitable, you know? Like, and it's funny because I'm really sincere, so when I say no, I just mean no. It's nothing against you. It's just that I'm not interested at the moment. Nothing against you. So a guy goes, we're at the bar. There's like a million stories I can tell, but these are the ones that happened recently. We're at the bar and I'm like, I'm dancing. He tries to dance with me. I'm like, no thanks. Like, oh, I was just coming to compliment you and tell you how pretty you are. I'm like, okay, thanks. What do you want me to do? I still don't want to dance with you. Like, I don't understand. And maybe it's the environment. I don't know. And when I do these videos, I try to figure out what the explanation is why these men do this to themselves. I understand you don't like being rejected, but it's not my fault that you are. You know? So, and sometimes, well, more than likely, a lot of times men should not get preconceived notions about women. I know that you guys just want sex most of the time, but sometimes we don't. A lot of times we don't. We just want to have a good time. Most of the time I just want to have a good fucking time. I'm not here to meet you and greet you. Usually when I go out to the club, it's just to have fun. A couple of drinks, dancing. That's what I do. Anybody knows Tamika Reneee, they know that's what I do. So don't feel to take it personal. They need to take it personal if I say no. So then, to tell you how immature this gentleman was, I say no, and he turns around and gives me the middle finger. Like, really? We do that nowadays? And I'm pretty sure he was well close to the age of 30. Like, grown men don't do that. I'm not trying to put you down. I haven't said shit to you. I just don't want to dance right now. And I don't want to dance with you. I just wasn't dancing with anybody. So yeah, I was on the dance floor, but doesn't mean that just because I'm on the dance floor that I want you to dance with me. I'm on the dance floor dancing with me. Okay? So men is just like really dumb. And then like, okay, another thing I don't like is men who that stereotype just for no reason. Like if you basically if you decline them for any reason, you're like, oh no, I don't want to give you my number. I don't need your number. Don't call me. Whatever the case is, anytime a man gets rejected, they get their feelings get hurt, and everything is like on. That's your fault. Like that, it shouldn't be that way. If you're a real man, you accept the rejection, like bye, and leave. So he goes. I forget what he said. He was just saying something like, "Oh, you don't fuck with me. We not cool like that anymore, bitch. We would never were cool. Because first of all, you don't have my number. Like you see me when you see me. So what do you mean? You never we not cool like that. We not going to be cool because you're not coming at me like a real man. Okay, first of all, introduce yourself. Set up a day that we can go out. Men think that just because they know your name or you say hi to them that then it's like they're your property or whatever. Like you're their property. No, just because you know my name and you see me doesn't mean that I'm your girlfriend. Doesn't mean that we're together. It doesn't mean shit. You just know me by seeing my face. I'm not understanding these men. It's just bullshit to me, for real. It really is. Like, I got so mad because he goes, um, and like, I hate when men like use they stereotype you on a whole community, like on a whole city. He's like, oh, you just like those St. Louis women. Are you just like these St. Louis women? Actually, I'm not like any of these St. Louis women, but thanks for asking. I am. I'm like, you have not gotten a chance to take me out on, first of all, get to know who I am. You don't know shit about me. You don't know my background. I'm not just from St. Louis, okay? I'm from Louisiana as well. Born and raised, both places. So you don't know me like that. Don't just say, you just like these St. Louis women. What? You've been rejected? Is that what you mean? If you feel like all the women you meet are the same, then something's wrong with you. That means you need to work on your approaching skills as a man. And I'm just saying, like, women do not have to put up with this bullshit. I know it's a lot of men out there who think that if they, they speak, that everything comes out their mouth is gold, and that everyone's supposed to abide by that, but not Tamika Reneee. I'm just saying, men are, they're impeccable. They're amazingly impeccable. Just for the simple fact that they want you to be on their team. And I'm just upset because it's just happening too many times. Men do not know how to approach women. That's why you don't get a first date. Even if I give you my number, does not mean that I am going to go out with you. Yes, I may have other gentlemen callers, aka other men that really know how to take a woman out on a date. And that's what I have to tell these men every time. Just because I give you my number doesn't mean that we're together. It doesn't mean that I want to have sex with you. It doesn't mean shit. Then that's when you follow up. It's just like scheduling for an interview. Well, that's when you follow up, set up, make an appointment. We go out, lunch, dinner, whatever. Bowling, movies, whatever. This is the process of dating. Now, I'm not talking about no booty call, one night stands, because we're over that. We're grown, that doesn't come very often, and it sure doesn't come in the beginning. So that's what men have to realize. Like, he calls me, like, first of all, I met this guy maybe like 2 weeks ago. He calls, mind you, it's 11 o'clock at night. You don't call me at 11 o'clock at night for anything. Like, no time. I only answered because I was up and getting ready to go out. And plus you calling from a different number. Like, I hate that. Like, if you don't answer from the number that you originally gave me, I mean, if I don't answer from that, then they'll try to call me from a different number. What kind of shit is that? Really? So he calls, well, I really like you. I wanted to get to know you and da-da-da. Yeah, but I was like, well, I'm on my way out. If you can call me tomorrow, which is today at a decent hour. And mind you, it's like 5 something. I'm really not really interested in him calling me. I'm just saying, be respectful. If you want to get to know me, take me out. I said, I'm really not dating right now, but you can call me tomorrow to set up a date. Maybe we can have lunch or dinner. But that's the whole point. A lot of men think that, and I'm not going to like egg this on. I'm going to make this like another 2 minutes, and then we're going to like do different videos because my stories are so long. A lot of men think that putting out a couple of dollars means being a gold digger. I just think it's a part of respect. And I had a discussion with one of my male friends, and we were talking about it. Like, no, it doesn't mean. I just prefer a guy to be a gentleman. That's all I prefer. Like, it can be somebody, an example, like somebody I run into all the time. We've had history. We're not together, but we have an understanding. If you see me in the club, you're still a gentleman. Hi, Tamika, how you been? I love you. I mean, not all that, but you know what I mean. But it's like that. That's the kind of, I like intimate relationships with people. Like, we may not be together. You might even have a girlfriend that I don't know anything about because I'm not into anybody's business. I just know that when I see you, it's like that. But that's only special people. And you might say, oh, let me grab you a drink. Let me buy you a drink. And that's accepting to me. You didn't have to, but that's a gesture of companionship or compassion. You see what I'm saying? It's not about the monetary value. And a lot of men think that it's about monetary value. It's not. Most of the time when I try to get out the house and I try to go places, it's because I feel like that's more intimate. Sometimes these men don't even know you. Like, you don't even know my last name. But if I exchange numbers with you, I'm not expecting you to come over that same night. I'm not expecting you to be like, oh, maybe I can come over and watch a movie. No, you can't. Because first of all, I never even give you the indication that I liked you. We haven't gone out on a date. So why would I invite you over to my house for a movie? So, and a lot of times, I don't know, it's not our fault. It's their fault because they are not experienced. I think I should say by the time you're 30 that you should have some kind of experience. Some people earlier than others, some people later than others. Right now, I'm 30 and I've done most. I've done some things, so it's like I'm not putting up the bullshit. Like, it's just irrelevant to me. And it's not about monetary value. Like I said, it's not about how much you spend. It's not about that you even spend anything. It's about the gesture, like asking me out on a date. Not saying that you have to pay for it. You can just be asking me out. Let's go out. I can pay for my own meal. It's about getting out. But when you offer, that's more gentleman-like. It is. So anyway, that's part one to why men can't get a date with Tamika Reneee. It's just, I don't know. But anyway, love you. I'll be back.